Like, my thing is, he was watching how I was looking because he could tell I could tell something was up, and he kept reaching like down, like he was finna grab some shit, right? And
got it all, the mother had no carnal plus. Yeah, and it's amazing, yeah. Getting paper, yeah. Doing what I love, yeah.
What's going on, YouTube, man? It's your boy RAREKIQS, man. We back, man. Damn. It's like, it almost feels weird just setting up a camera. Like, that's crazy. Like, just talking to the camera, like, the whole thing is crazy. But, hey, man, I got a little story time for y'all. I'm just going to let you guys know I took no preparation for this video. I just literally got a bunch of DMs telling me, like, bro, story time, story time. And I was just like, you know what? It's only going to take 10, 15 minutes for me to tell this story anyway. So I might as well give a few. If a few people wanted to see it, then I hope you guys enjoy this story time video, basically. Let me tell you why I got these DMs. Basically, actually, before I get into that, let me show you guys something real quick. I wanted to give a shout out to my guy over at Hurtless Design Studio. Bro hit me up a long time ago. I was like, yo, if you got anywhere I could just send you, like, you know, clothes and stuff. He makes clothes and stuff. Like, but he, like, really makes clothes. He's not one of those guys just throws shit together. Like, he actually, like, cares about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Be making some cool shit. So, like, he sent me a couple tees, and I be rocking them. Like, I actually fuck with them, so I be rocking them. So I was just like, hey, man, he sent me another something. Like I said, he never asked me, like, yo, like, I'm going to pay you, you post it. No. Like, he just be sending them off the love. And, of course, I want to support the business. So, like, I'm a, you know, oh, damn. So, it's like, I'm a, damn. Damn, this bit hard. Damn, that's crazy. Hold on. This is the first time I seen this shirt in person. But I just wanted to show y'all and give him a little shout out. That bit hard, though. That's crazy. It might be back. I think it's coming up backwards on camera, but 6-time NBA champ. Jordan T. I fuck with this. Yeah. I had to freaking show some love and, you know what I'm saying, shout out my boy's shirt real quick. Y'all hit him up on Instagram, man. It's backwards. Hurtliche. Hurtless. I think his Instagram is, yeah, Hurtless. That and then Design Studio. Hurtless Design Studio. Check him out, man. All right, now back to the story. So I posted something on my Instagram, right? And it was like, yo, does anyone want to buy one off-white Jordan 5? Actually, I'll just show y'all the Jordan 5. So it was like, do y'all want to buy one off-white Jordan 5? I literally only have one shoe because I literally got robbed. Like, so I only have the left shoe. I ended up selling it to somebody for $100. I asked him, I don't know why you want just the left shoe. He was just like, yeah, bro, like, I want it, like, I'll take it. It's just cool to have. I'm like, all right, bet. Shit. So I sold it to him for $100. Sadly, I paid $720 for that pair, but it is what it is. So basically, I posted on a story like, yeah, so I just got robbed. So I got one shoe. If anybody wanted it, take it for $100. Because I kept opening my trunk and looking at it, and I was just like, I ain't really trying to look at this for real. But it was worse than that. He didn't just take one shoe. Y'all gotta be careful with these sneaker meetups. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe don't do what I did, because I low-key messed things. Like, I was tweaking, but I was just kind of like, oh, like, first off, he robbed me for $1,500. Or was it 17? Well, he was supposed to pay me 17. I paid 15, like 20 for both of the shoes that he ended up taking. So, like, here's how it happened. Like, I'm like, so bruh hits me and he's like, yo, I'll take these, which is it was some Travis Scott Jordan 1s, the highs, the OGs. If you don't know which shoe I'm talking about, I'm gonna just show y'all, because I know you'll know once you see, oh shit. You'll know once you see it. It was a pair of these. You feel me? So these by itself I was selling to him for like, basically like 1,000, I guess, or like 9 something. And he was supposed to take those, and oh wait, no, I didn't pay. I paid $5 $40 for those off-white 5s for $520 or some shit like that. And I was basically selling him these for like $1,100 and those for like $600. So it's supposed to be $1,700 or whatever. And so he's like, yeah, I'll take both. Mind you, this is somebody that I've met up with before. Like I've sold shoes. No, I bought shoes from him before. So I'm thinking like, okay, he's like, yo, we can meet up at the same place. It was at his apartment complex, or not his apartment complex, but a apartment complex, which I ended up finding out later. At first, like, I knew I'd done business with him before from the Instagram, but when I went to go see him, I was like, or I went to go meet him, I was like, what? Like, I didn't think it looked familiar. But then I realized that his car was different, because before he had a Benz that was wrapped in green, and I was like, okay. And then that's when I bought some shoes off him like months ago, right? And then today it's like it was the same Benz, but it was white. I was like, oh, okay. He changed the what? He changed the wrap, like, or he took the wrap off or whatever. All right, it's interesting. Side note: after our first meetup, there's this one weird time, right, where he was like, he hit me up. I might still have the message. I don't remember his number, so I'm not even gonna take the time to look for it right now. But I remember he texted me like when I was going out summer for a weekend with my girl, and he texted me and he was like, bro, this after I bought some shoes from him before any of this happened. He texted me and he's like, bro, like this whole paragraph, like, yo, I'm at this girl's house in LA and I'm stranded right now. Like I need like $70. Like I hate to ask you, blah, 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 but like, do you think you could spare me $70? You know what I'm saying? So I can put some gas in my car or some shit like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, because he said the girl stole his wallet or something. Yeah, he said the girl stole his wallet, so he had no money and no way to pay. So he wanted me to Apple Pay him $70 so he could use Apple Pay to get some gas for his car. Now I'm on the way to a hotel with my girl, and I see this text message. Mind you, at this point, I've just bought shoes from him, and that's it. Like, not like this is my homie. We had a little conversation, but you know, I'm a nice guy. Like a lot of times at meetups, you know what I'm saying, I just chop it up about bullshit, this, whatever it is, talking to him during the meetup, right? But we're not cool like that or nothing. It's not like I don't even know his real name. All I knew is that he was in the military and he was like trying to sell some shoes and he was walking around with crutches at the time. I guess he got out of his crutches or whatever. So then he's like, yeah, so he's like, yeah, he needs some $70 to put gas in the car. As I'm driving, I see the text and I'm like, you know what? I'm in a good mood. I was about to go to this hotel and spend some bread anyway, so why don't I, you know what I'm saying, look out. It's only $70. Like, I'm not gonna miss $70, right? So I'm just thinking like, I told him, I was like, put it on God, bruh. Because I was like, bro, just like, let me, like, don't lie to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't say all this, but in my head I'm thinking, don't lie to me. Like, I'm a nice guy, I might actually do this shit. So like, don't be here trying to play me, bruh, because I wouldn't fuck with that. And then he was like, damn, excuse my language. I don't mean to be dropping F-bombs. But he's like, man, he's like, bro, like, I'm dead serious, like, on God, on everything I love, bro. Just $70, like, I'll pay you back. I hate asking people for money, whatever. So I send him the $70, you know? I send him $70. And then time goes by, like 2 months go by. And he was supposed to pay me back, like, in, like, I think he said, like, a week or something like that. Like, he was supposed to pay me back quick. You know what I mean? Like, assuming, like, once he gets to, you know, his money back, because, you know what I'm saying, he lost his wallet or whatever. I'm like, okay. And then I hit him up 2 months later, and I just send a request for $70. So I'm like, I hope this nigga don't think I forgot. Like, nah, I didn't forget, bro. Like, I was just being patient, you feel me? So then I sent him a request for $70. No response. And then I was like, and then, like, 3 months after that, so it wasn't a long time at this point, I hit him up again, and I'm just like, dang, that's crazy, or something like that. No response. So he never hit me back on that number. And I guess I could have, this is like me being like I didn't really notice it was the same dude until I had already met him. Fast forward into 2 weeks ago or a week ago when I got robbed from this dude. I didn't really notice, I didn't really think about it, like, oh, this is the same dude, until I got there. And then I was like, okay, he looks familiar. But then, and I remember the apartment complex we met at. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this complex. Like, I remember meeting you at this complex. And I thought, okay, I remember that guy had a green car. And then I realized, oh, this is the same car. He just took the wrap off because he used to have a green Benz or whatever. Anyways, so then we're at the meetup, right? Fast forward to, what's today? This is February 2nd. This is like 12 days ago or 13 days ago. This was January 19th, the day before my birthday. My birthday is January 20th. So it's January 19th. I meet up with bro at the apartment complex, right? And I'm like, okay, he's in the car, right? The car is running. I'm like, okay. Like, first I'm like a little bit like, okay, that's interesting. So I get out my car, I'm walking with the shoes. I'm thinking he's finna hop out the whip, but he's telling me this whole shit like, oh, he got a newborn puppy, blah, blah. There's a puppy sitting in the seat right to the right of him. The car is running, mind you. He got the window rolled down. I'm looking at this puppy like, that motherfucker don't look newborn. Like, I just had a puppy not too long ago. That motherfucker did not look newborn. That puppy was at least a solid, maybe even a year, maybe 6 months. I don't know, but far from a newborn puppy. He's like, yeah, I just got this newborn puppy, blah, blah, blah. So he's talking about how he can't get out the car because he just got this puppy and the puppy's tripping and he needs to, you know what I'm saying? He don't want him to shit in his car, do all this extra shit, whatever. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay. So how you want to do this? And then he got the window rolled down and then he's like, let me just see one shoe. So then this is the Travis Scott's first, right? So I put the I'm resting the Travis Scott's like if this is the window, right? I'm like resting it right here with my hand on the box. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like this, obviously. So I let him grab a shoe, right? Mind you, I'm thinking, at this point, I'm thinking, okay, it's a little weird, but I did sell to this guy before. But I completely forgot that it was the same. I didn't realize yet that it was the same dude that owes me $70 from Apple Pay. But I was like, I ain't gonna bring that up. Let me just get that cool little $1,700 from him. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be straight. So then he takes a one Travis Scott, right? And he's like, I gotta try these on because they're not really my size, but I took the insole out of a pair before and it worked. So let me mind if I try them on? I'm like, okay. So he tries one on, right? And as he's trying one on, the puppy's like freaking climbing on him and shit like that. So then it's like becoming difficult for him to just like try on the shoe and deal with the puppy and deal with me. So he's like, hold on one second, bro. And then he moves the puppy over there. And then like in a split second, like he takes the box off the windshield, off the windowsill. He takes the box and he sits it on there on the floor, like far away. Like here's the driver's seat. He sets it on the floor in the passenger seat. And at that point, I'm like, it took me a second, like a quick second. And then I realized like, wait, hold up. Why does he have both shoes in the car with the car running? And he got one shoe on his foot, and then he's trying to try on both. And I'm like, wait. Now at this point, I'm like, I could tell something's fishy's going on. Because I'm like, you telling me you need to try on the right and the left foot? And that's what I said. I was like, why you need to try on the right and the left? And he was just like, you know, like sometimes, left foot be bigger than the right or right foot be bigger than the left. That's what he said. I'm like, I don't really know about that, Brody. So then he tries them both on. He takes them both off. He puts the Travis's back in the box, but he still got them in the whip. And now I'm like, okay, bro, I'm not giving you these off-whites because I'm like, I see you. I don't know why you sitting them in the whip like that. The door is closed, windows rolled down, but the car's running. I'm like, bro, you think I'm dumb? Like I'm looking at, I see that it's in the car right now. Like now I know that that's weird. You could at least open the door, turn off the car. There's no reason for the car to be running. You feel me? But all this didn't connect till like right now. Like till it didn't really connect in my brain until like he had already had the shoes in the box. I mean shoes in the passenger side. Cause I'm thinking like I've bought shoes off this dude before. Like why would he try to do some like real like grimy shit like that? And then it's like he driving a nice Benz too. I'm thinking like, bro, like you can't afford like to just buy some Travis's and some off-whites. Like come on, it's just like $1,700, bro. Like come on, bro. So then I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I'm not handing him the off-whites. So I got the off-whites on the floor outside towards me. And then he's like, all right, bet, them cool. Can I try on those off-whites? Because the Travis's were like a 9 and the off-whites were 8.5. He's like, because I know those are different size, but I think I can make them work too without the insole. I'm like, this is what I said. I was like, you want to try on the off-whites? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, bro, here's what I'm going to do. So then I took the insole out for him, left the insole, left everything in, that's why in the box, I don't know if you see, I still got the insole. I still got the insole to the other shoe that he took. So it's like, I took the insole out and I took the, I took the insole out and I took everything, the box shoes, everything. Only thing I gave him was the one right shoe with no insole. So he's like, all right, bet. And he tries it on, right? Then this nigga said, can I see the left one? I was like, mind you, he's still in the car, window rolled down, the car running. I'm like, can you see the left one? I was like, bro, this is what I said. At this point, I was like, okay, I guys gotta tell him straight up. I was like, look, man, honestly, it would be unprofessional of me to give you the left shoe to try on once you have the right shoe on your foot and you have all the shoes in the car with the car running with the window rolled down. That would be unprofessional of me. Like, you gotta open the window, turn off the car. I mean, open the door, turn off the car, stand outside, maybe sit over here, like, give me something so I could feel more comfortable letting you do that. And then he's like, unprofessional? He's like, what you mean unprofessional? Like, playing dumb. Like, dumb ass nigga playing dumb. I'm like, okay. What do you think I mean by unprofessional, bruh? Like it looks sus. he was like, then he started trying to go off of me like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he's like, man, we've been doing business. Like, I've done business with you multiple times before, which is cap. You did business with me one time and your broke ass asked me for $70. That's not having a long-term business relationship or nothing. Like, nigga, I don't trust you. Like, he was like, I've been doing business with you for like all this time, bro. Like, we done did deals before. I done sold off you before. Like, what you mean unprofessional, blah, blah. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, because I'm just like a nonchalant type of dude. So like, I'm kind of just like hearing it and just being like, I'm not finna let you try on this other shoe. Like, it really doesn't matter. All this shit you're saying, I don't like it. It would be unprofessional of me. That's all I could really tell you. And then it's like, he just wasn't fucking with that. And then he was like, so then he stopped. And then it's like, my thing is, he was watching how I was looking because he could tell I could tell something was sus. And he kept reaching like down, like he was finna grab some shit, right? And now, mind you, I'm lacking. I'm walking out. I walked outside with just the shoes, my weapons in the car. I'm lacking. So in my head, I'm thinking, I already know what he's trying to do. So I'm thinking, as long as I don't get shot, it's a W for me because my birthday's tomorrow. Like, who trying to get shot the day before their birthday? So I'm like, bro, honestly, like, I can't give you the other shoe, bro, because that's just unprofessional. That's just dumb. Like, I just couldn't do it, bro. And then I explained to him again, like, bro, the car is running. You're like, I don't even need to explain this to you. That's why I literally stopped myself. I don't even need to explain this to you. Like, you know why it's unprofessional, bro. Like, and he was just like, and he started looking at me crazy. He started looking around, and then he started reaching again. And I'm just like, so then I kind of stepped back, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna get freaking loud and, like, you know what I'm saying, start arguing with him for real, because it's like, I would rather him just take, like, what, $1,500, take it, bro. Like, if you're that down bad, you really need 15, 17 from me. Mind you, you're like 28. I'm 22 at this point. And it's like, if you really need it, bro, take it. All I cared about, I swear the whole moment, all I was thinking was like, as long as I don't get shot, this is a W for me. Like, that's a win. Like, I'm cool. Like, because I get to live another day. I get to enjoy my birthday tomorrow. I get to, you know what I'm saying? That's great. You know what I mean? And I know that I seen on his story, like, he be posting guns. He be doing all that extra shit. So it's like, which is why I said I kind of tweaked by meeting up with him at nighttime at an apartment complex that wasn't even his complex. That's another thing he capped to me about. He was all like, bro, that's when he was arguing with me. He was like, you met here before? Like, this is my apartment. Like, I live here, blah, blah. He literally told me before that he didn't live here. He said that he's going to be in the area so we can meet at his friend's complex. So I know that was a lie. So he was just trying to think of shit or something like that to say. I was like, okay, bruh. So then after that, I'm like, I'm being silent. It's like this awkward silence. And then he just literally looks away, rolls up the window, and then speeds off, like, just hit, like, I'm talking about, like, tires spinning, like, and then he turned, and he, like, going like this, and then he hit a speed bump hard as fuck, boom, and then he turned again, and then just took off. Like, I was like, thank God. Like, he took off, and I literally celebrated, because I was just like, bruh, that was the most awkward, most uncomfortable situation. I seen him reaching. I knew if I would have started anything, he gonna be like, he gonna point a gun at me, and I'm like, nigga, I'm not, like, my birthday's tomorrow. Like, I'm about to go to LA. I'm about to cop a whip. I don't want to ruin my birthday by getting shot the day before. Like, just take the money, bruh. long story short, though, he took the Travises. He got the Travis, bruh. And he got one off-white. He got one no insole. Look, you see this shoe? This one still got the insole. I still have the insole to the other shoe. He got one no insole off-white. He could have threw that shit back and just took the Travises, to be honest. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, niggas like him, like, he don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. So he wasn't gonna do that shit. But I still got this insole. And the box and everything else. But not really, because I just sold this all to somebody for $100. So yeah, so a little $1,400 loss. It really should have been $15, but I got that off for $100. So, which I really wasn't trying to get no bread for that. I just didn't want to see it in the crib no more. So it's like, or in the whip no more. So $1,400 loss, man. You know what I was thinking the whole time when I left? I was like, damn, like I'm going crazy. Like, if I'm 22 and I got a 28-year-old nigga from the military trying to rob me for $1,600, $1,700, which is kind of like, to him, it's like, that's obviously a lot of bread to him because he's willing to do that, to risk all that. Like, he don't know. I could have shot his ass for it, but I mean, obviously, I'm not really trying to shoot a nigga unless it's like dire. And even then, it's like, I'm really not trying to shoot a nigga because I don't want to live with that on my conscience. You feel me? So I had to really be in the right to do that. But anyways, that's besides the point. My thing is that if he needed to steal from me and I was chilling after, I was just happy I got to live because my life's too good. I'm not trying to die over some shoes. Like, what? My life is I'm way too blessed to want to die over some shoes, to even risk dying over some shoes. Nigga, take them. Like, you feel me? Like, that's how I was feeling at that moment. I walked away. I walked to my car like, I'm so glad that's over, bruh. Because once I got over the feeling, like I knew I wasn't getting shot that night, I was just happy. I was like, since I know I'm not getting shot, it's a W. You know what I'm saying? So then I walked to the car. I sat in the car. I was like, damn, like, that was crazy. Like, he really did that. Like, it's crazy how he could look me in my eye, shake my hand, pretend like we buddy. Even though I knew that shit was fake, I could see through that shit. Like, that's why his ass only got a one off-white with a fucking no insole. You know, he did get the Travis. It's tough that he got the Travis. I had just got him legit checked too, and I knew they was for real. So he still kind of came up, but it's only temporary. He's gonna lose. He's destined to lose. Like, people like that, destined to lose. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's trying so hard to steal from a winner, because he can't help but lose. Once you do that, karma's gonna get you, bro. God's gonna get you. Like, it's a wrap. You feel me? I'm straight. I left with my life. I said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? He can have that shit. Next day, caught myself a whip for the birthday. Second whip. Got straight back to the grind. I'm like, shit, that's all I need, a little boost. So once I get this whip, I can just make this shit back. Boom, boom, boom. And then it's like, now it's just, you know what I'm saying, go crazy. So I'm going to end off this video. Oh, shit. Whoa, why my shit start turning like that? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. How do I don't know how to keep this shit straight. All right, I'm gonna just have to take it off of this tripod because I don't know how to work that bit. All right. So yeah, now that that's over, you know what I'm saying, we back to the grind, of course. We was back to the grind the same day, that night, bro. That shit, all I thought was like, I just felt bad for bro. I'm just like, damn, I would never do that to somebody. And he really did that to me. Like, that's crazy. Like, I would never, like, I would just make the bread. Oh, I got a package outside. I would just make the bread, bro. It's $1,700. You can't make $1,700 on your own? That's crazy. But we're going to end this off by, I'm going to show y'all the whip that I got for my birthday. I still have my old whip. Not for sale. Do need that whip because this whip is not a good work car. Oh, UPS. Got something for me? But yeah, so yeah, I got robbed on the 19th. On the 20th, I bought a Corvette. You feel me? I ain't gonna show y'all too much, but I am gonna give y'all a little cold start. If any of my car niggas is watching this bit, I'll give y'all a little cold start. Went the next day. I was so happy. I was like, damn, like, I got robbed and I copped the vet the next day. Like, 2 whips, nigga. Let me show you. I'll give you a little cold start though. Shit. Damn. Ooh, that bitch made me so happy. Hold up. Oh my God, why that shit so mean like that though? So yeah, that's how we ending off this video, man. I appreciate all y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this little story time. Hope you guys were entertained by my pain. And basically, yeah, tap in on Instagram if you want to buy shoes. I got a little subscription thing going, dummy, on Instagram. We've been working on there. We're gonna be posting some more on that. So if you're trying to learn how to resell shoes, you might want to tap into the subscription, because that's where we talk about that and I get into the details and stuff of how to really take your reselling business to the next level, so you can really make it like a business, like not just a little side hustle. If you're trying to do the side hustle, that's cool too. You can still make money side hustling. But if you want to buy shoes, tap in on Instagram at RAREKIQS. I appreciate y'all for watching. Signing out.
Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that